In this video, we'll find zeros using the calculator. A zero is an x-intercept, or a value where the graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Let's suppose that we need to find the zeros of the function f of x equals x squared minus 4x minus 1. First, we'll need to graph it. So press a y equals key and type in the function. Use a standard window, zoom number 6. There's a look at the function. Notice that it crosses the x-axis right here and over here. So that means that we have two zeros involved. To find the zero, press second, calculate, and choose command number 2. Now the calculator will ask for a left bound, a right bound, and a guess. The left bound for this zero would be up above the x-axis because that is on the left side. And the right bound, it'll ask for in a minute, will be down below the x-axis. So we'll need to move the cursor over up above the x-axis, and this will be the left bound. Now anywhere up here will be the left bound. The numbers at the bottom really do not matter, so you can ignore those as long as you're up above. Alright, press enter. Now it asks for the right bound, and I'll move the cursor down below where the zero is. Okay, so this was the right bound. The zero is where it crosses. So this is left up above, right down below. Press enter. And then for the guess, I'm going to move the cursor back and get near where the function crosses the axis, right about there. Press enter one more time. And the zero is found as negative 0.236. Alright, we'll use a similar process for the other zero on the right side. We'll need to press second, calculate, command number 2, and move the cursor closer to the zero. Now the left bound for this zero is down below, and it's down below because the function is increasing. So this is really the left side. Press enter. Now move the cursor to the right, and that'll be up above the axis. Press enter here. The numbers at the bottom don't matter again. And then I'll move the cursor down for the guess, and the guess will be right about there. Press enter. So the other zero that this function has is 4.236. Now notice that we also have a minimum involved here. The minimum is the lowest point for the function, right about there. So let's review how to find that. To find a minimum, press second, calculate, command number 3, and a very similar process. We need to give the calculator a left bound and a right bound and a guess. So I'm going to move the cursor over. Okay, the minimum's somewhere right about here, so we need to move it over to the left. Okay, I like to give a little bit of room. Okay, this will be a good left bound. Anywhere over here will work. Numbers at the bottom may be different on your calculator. Press enter. Now I'll move it over to the right side. Okay, right about there will work. Press enter again. And then for the guess, I'll put the cursor right there. Press enter. All right, so the minimum turns out to be x equals 2 and y is -5.